Hey everybody, it's Miss Lucy. Today I'm going to teach you how to make your very own Mad Lib word game. This is a fun, free activity that you can do with somebody in your home, and it's super easy to complete. So grab a paper and pencil and let's go. Have you ever done a Mad Lib before? In a Mad Lib we have to know the difference between parts of speech, including a verb, noun, adjective, and adverb. Do you know what each of these mean? Let's go over them again so that we can remember. Now that we have gone over the different parts of speech and we remember what each of them mean, it's time for us to pick our text that we want to use. So there's a couple different ways that we can do this. We could use song lyrics, a paragraph from a book that we're reading, or something from a magazine or newspaper, or you could find one for free online, or you could write your very own short story. Can you think of anything else that we could use for the text of a Mad Lib? For today, we're going to use the short paragraph that I wrote. The next step is to underline or highlight some of the verbs, nouns, adjectives, and adverbs in your story, but you don't want to do every single one because you want to keep the bulk of the story the same so that there is some continuity throughout your Mad Lib. So once you have underlined them, then you will erase them and write what part of speech they were underneath your line. Alright, the next step is to find somebody to fill out our Mad Lib for us. So without letting them see the body of the text, we are going to ask them for the various parts of speech and fill them in our Mad Lib accordingly. Alright, I just asked my roommate to fill out the Mad Lib for me, and it was pretty hilarious, so I'm going to read you her responses. She said, "One day, my family and I go to the beach. I set out my stake and lay in the sun. It gets too pretty, so I grab my sock and lady and begin gently making a sandcastle. Then a big monster sleeps and wrecks my castle. I start to head back to my scissors when I see an angry cookie. It's smelly and its eyes are running. I put it in my palm and it feeds me. Then I let the cookie go and watch as it skips away into the room." So as you can see, this is a super fun, silly activity that you can do with your whole family. How did your family do completing your Mad Lib? How do you think we could make it easier for your younger siblings who maybe don't understand the difference between a noun, an adjective, and a verb? Or how do you think we could make it harder for maybe your parents or your grandparents? Send us your ideas at program@girlsincochicago.org, and also send us pictures of you and your family completing your Mad Lib. Thanks for joining. We'll see you next time.